morning, fellow farmers. Welcome back to Altenstein. I am Farmer Min. It is the last day of autumn. We have rain in the forecast. Not too good there, and we got a lot going on. I was just out here having my morning Mountain Dew next to Hans here and Toby the cat, talking to them, having a good conversation. They don't talk much, but it's okay. Here's the deal for today. The last remaining three cornfields are ready to be harvested. The silage in the bunker is fermented. And astonishingly enough, to my surprise, I wasn't expecting this. All the grass has returned to full growth. So all the grass that I cut to put in that bunker has now regrown, and it looks flourishing. Now, being today is the last day of autumn, I'm assuming after today that would be gone as soon as winter starts. So here's what I'm thinking. The silage in the bunker I'm going to sell at the BGA. I'm going to get that done. The three cornfields I am going to combine and put into storage. And then I am going to immediately sell the combine and the two headers for the winter time. I don't need them sitting around here. And I'm thinking I'm going to go with something different next harvest season. So that takes care of the corn. And then I'm going to sell the silage in the bunker at the BGA. And then I'm going to turn around and get done today, hopefully, mow all the grass again and fill the bunker up once more. That is kind of my theory. And if possible, I might take some grass and bale for hay. I do have straw, I do have silage, I just don't have any hay. And with the money that I sell, money that I get from the BGA for selling the silage and the sale of the combine and the two headers, I'm going to invest in some animals. Sheep right now are historically the lowest price, so that might be something to start with. But to get on with the day, I got to get the force straight out, get the corn header, and we are going to go combine some corn. Now, the reason I'm going to do it this way is because rain is in the forecast, and I figure instead of having a bunch of grass laying down, getting silage, and I can't really feel it until I empty that, I might as well start with the corn harvest and then go on to silage after that. Silage, I suppose technically, whoops, where am I going here? I could sell in the rain, but the grass, you can't cut in the rain. So I'll do the corn first, and then hopefully when the rain stops and it dries out there a little bit. Let's see, where is my header? Which way is it? This other side. Then I get onto the grass work. And so, and I suppose technically I could, if it starts raining, I could stop my combining, and I could go sell, corn header, and I could go sell this silage. I suppose I could do that, but before we started again with grass or with corn, if I don't get it done by the time it rains, I have to wait for it to dry out and get lower moisture. So we're just going to start with the corn. Let's see, where am I going here? I really didn't want to go this way, but I don't know if I would have made the corner the other way. And I really don't want to drive over the grass, so we'll just go this way. We'll take a little detour around. We might as well go up here to 18. We'll combine that, work our way to B, and then, wait, no, what do we have? 18, 22 at B, I think? I will figure it out. We'll just go to the cornfields. Because I did contemplate, oh, this is going to be a tricky corner too here. Any car coming? Oh boy, I got myself into a pickle here. I did contemplate, yeah, that's not going to work real well. I really got myself into a pickle. I did contemplate taking the corn and leasing a, uh-oh. Come on, buddy, you could have been a little bit nicer to me. Here, I'm in a combine, for crying out loud. I can't turn around on a dime. Well, that was interesting. I tell you, this combine, here we go again now. For crying out loud, cars. Give me a break. Oh, I made it through there. I'm having some serious driving issues today. I don't know. I don't remember all combines being like that, but this one, holy buckets. This one cannot turn to save its life. No way, Jose. Anyways, we're back on the road. Little minor, little turning around there, but we are good to go. We're gonna head up here to. We better wait for this car. My luck is I get on the bridge and I get stuck. Well, it's not really a bridge there. It just kind of looks like one. Now that's where I was supposed to turn, and the question is, am I gonna make that turn? Heck no. Not even close there. Oops. That's okay. Scuff the tires up a little bit. My header still on there? Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, good stuff. So we'll get this one done, and then 22, and then it's not gonna. These are not gonna take very long. Like I said, there's not a. Oh, I gotta show that to you. We'll take a little walk down there. What I did last night after I got done is I got the plow. And I came down here to this field 15, I believe, the one that we bought. Yep. And I got it plowed, fertilized, cultivated, and then I also took out the grass section. So now this is one big field here. Well, I wouldn't say big, but bigger. And I did get that planted with wheat, so that is planted. We are good to go. So half of it was grass, and the other half, yep. So we're good to go there. That is nicely done. We are all set. So, with that said, let's get busy with the combine in here. 3 fields to combine. Hopefully, wouldn't it be nice if I can get that done before it rains? But we'll have to wait and see here. What am I going to do with this thing? I'll just put it right there. This guy here, my neighbor, he's got a harvested field here. He wouldn't mind if I just drive on here just for a little bit. I'm not wrecking anything. So yeah, my theory behind selling the combine and the 2 headers is I don't have to pay for it over the winter. I will have to repair it before I sell it. A little servicing there. But then I don't have to worry about it over the winter time. And on top of that, I think I'm gonna try something different. I'm not quite sure yet. There's a couple options, but it is what it is. That's good. So we'll just combine away. Hopefully yields aren't too bad. We'll see what this one does. I think my hopper's only 4,200, 4,400, something like that. But if I even get that off this field, would be pretty nice. And I was saying I was contemplating doing some for forage, but then when I woke up this morning and saw that my grass was all nicely growing back, I thought, well, why do I need to do that? I'll just cut grass and fill a bunker again. So that's kind of what I came up with, and then I don't have the expense of leasing a forage header, a forage harvester of some sort, and go through that hassle, and then using my trailer with the A-frame and filling a bunker. So technically I would maybe want to rent a trailer as well. So I think this will work out just fine and dandy. I think I have 277,000 liters in that bunker, so I don't have a whole lot in there. I think at the last price of silage, it was only going to come to like 54,000, but that's 54,000 I don't have. And then on top of that, I can just fill it up again and have it ready for wintertime and sell it then. So I think that'll work out pretty good. I feel good about that. And then on top of that, selling all this combine and the headers, I can maybe get some animals and go that way. I am just having a heck of a morning trying to drive this combine. Not working out real well. And then it'd be nice to get some bacon on the farm. So this corn in the silos would certainly allow me to do that with feed and stuff. So let's see. I went all the way around at once. I really didn't have to do that. Let's do another headland here. Or do another pass on the headland here. And then we'll just go a little bit back and forth. I suppose I should call Dale and have him come out and he can do some combining. I can do some hauling of corn. That would help out. Maybe I'll do that. I got Dale in the combine. I just picked up the straight header here. I am going to take this down to the dealership and leave it there. They're going to do some appraising and tell me what they're going to give me for it. And then I can get back to the farm, get my my little wagon, my little tipper trailer, and get back to the combine because he is full. So that's not too bad actually. He pretty full right away. 40, I can't remember, 4,400 I think I want to say. So he's ready to go, which is a good sign. Might get some good yield off of that field, which would be dandy. Not only maybe to save for potential pigs, but also to sell and try to make a little bit of money. So that is a good thing. We'll just pull in here and park it over here. They can do what they want with it, and they'll let me know. Not the best park job in the world, but it'll have to do. We got corn to go get back to the farm. Oops, I didn't even look for traffic. That was terrible of me. Absolutely bad. Sometimes you just take for granted nobody's coming. I was kind of thinking about how I'm going to do that BGA thing. That's going to be a little tricky with some conveyors that I'm going to have to lease and haul up there and try to finagle them in there somehow to make it, whoa, where am I going? To make it efficient. It's kind of a bad angle there, but we'll make something work. We'll figure it out here somehow. It's kind of a race against the rain here. When I woke up this morning and looked at the forecast and saw that cloud with rain showers, I thought, it just sucks. Not what I wanted to see this morning, especially with everything to do here the last day before winter. Kind of get things organized for the winter time. You know, I think I'm pretty organized, though. I don't think I have a whole lot to worry about. There are no animals on the farm, so I don't have to worry about them at the moment, though I wish there was. Equipment-wise, we should be okay. I probably have some servicing work to do over the next few days. That's okay, though. That's just a matter of getting into the shop and getting the toolbox out. Commodities, we do probably have some to haul in and sell when prices get up there. So we'll keep an eye out for great demands, try to get the best bang for our buck. Whoa, almost ran into the header trailer there. That's not what I want to do. What am I doing here? There we go. Hitting all the different buttons. Should be good to go. There we go. Perfect. Turn that off there a little bit. Morning, Dale. Oh, Dale. You look a little different this morning. Nice. I never knew. I never knew that about you, Dale. Let's see. I suppose I really can't. I don't dare go cut grass, because then if I get stuck with doing that, I think I'm just going to have to wait for hauling grain and but I can do 2 loads on this trailer. Well, not quite 2 loads, but pretty much. We'll just let him go. He'd probably get that last, well, I don't know, maybe he'll get that last on the trailer. And then we get moved over. Looking at the map here, you can see 16 where we're at. Yeah, 16 is where we're at. We have 22 over here, and then field B, what we named field B there. So we have all that. Actually, that could be called an A now, because 7 and 8 is one big field. So yeah, so those 2 after that. That's not too bad. And then other than looking at the else, let's see, 13, 15, 18 are planted. 1 and 2 is planted, and 4, and then this big one here, 8 is planted. So everything is planted except for these 3 cornfields. So basically, come springtime, there's not going to be a whole heck of a lot that we're going to have to worry about planting. Just field work on these 3 fields and get these 3 fields planted. So I think that would be a good opportunity to do a bunch of grass work and get animals and other stuff like that, because we don't have to, a lot of field work coming up, which is a good thing. I feel pretty good about that. Well, we'll let Dale go here until he gets my my wagon filled up, and we'll get that to the bins and get on to the next field. Oh, I gotta move that trailer. Oops, I better do that. I wonder if I can just take in that trailer now. I better not. Oops, yeah, I know, Dale, I'm coming. Well, would you mind moving so I can hook up to it? Well, come on, buddy. I cannot hook up to the trailer with the big header sticking over the tongue. Oh, I tell you, it's hard. It's tough to find good help these days. Terrible. Yeah, sometimes things that just make you go, you know what I'm gonna do? I think we can get to the next. It's gonna be a challenge. I'm gonna take this to the dealership. I think I can finagle my way around with that header on it. I think I can even get it back to the dealership. We'll see. Take some back ways and cut acrosses. But yeah, look at that. That looks nice. Nice field there. You betcha. That is just nice looking. I don't come around this way very often. I'm not back here too much. But this winter time, I think we'll be back here if we try to do some logging. Kind of what I'm thinking of. No big fancy equipment here on Altenstein, but I think it'll just be a chainsaw and my arms will be the logging extent of that, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, but let's see, I'll take this in, wait for him to get that trailer loaded, and we'll take that to the elevator, or to the silo bins, whatever, and be on to the next field. We're cruising right along here, and it's not even 11 o'clock yet. The combine is full, just on the last little pass here, so I won't have enough to empty it, but we'll figure that out here in just a little bit, because I can only hold 8,000. Whoops, did I do a bad job pulling underneath the auger? I did. Terrible. That's still not a very good job. I'm having very much difficulties driving today. Anything that I hop into and drive, not very good. Not very good at all. So this should be 8,000, and then whatever is left in the combine after this little pass here, we will get figured out. I think I did a pretty good yield there. There we go. 8,000 liters of corn. Woohoo! I have to find my records to see how big that field is. I think I have that written down, but I'm not so sure. Either that or I'll have to look at the combine. I don't think I had it written down because I think that was one that we, yeah, well, I have it, yeah, that was one that that the family farm had before I got here, so I didn't buy that one, so. Well, it went the wrong way. Why did it do that? Oh, don't look at that. That is terrible. That's so bad. I have a fancy pit there underneath the brick, disguised. It's a hidden grate. That was bad. Why did I have it? Why is it sitting like that, I wonder? Much better. Whoa, silo, look out. You ever do that when you're playing, and then it looks like you're going to hit something, and instead of just, you know, you actually move your head thinking that you're going to run into it? Yeah, I just did that. That silo. Yeah, crazy how that is that way. It's like being on a roller coaster, and you're actually moving your body thinking that it's going to make you move. Yeah, I don't know. Or, you know, I think I made this before. A racing game, for example, you're moving your whole body. What? See, that's why I said I should just go back to bed. This has been one driving disaster after another. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. I'm going to get this hauled in too, and then get to the move to the next field, and then we will see what kind of a yield we had out of that one. Dale must be in the trees relieving himself, or walked to get a sandwich or breakfast croissant or something. I don't know where he went. But yeah, we'll get all that done, and then we'll be back with the numbers for you. Nope, don't dump it out. Ooh, don't go in the creek, Dale. I don't need a combine in the creek there. So yeah, we'll keep doing that. So far, the rain is staying away. Looking at the forecast, does not look like a bad winter at all. Look at that. We have 3 days of winter: Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Partly sunny. High at 37, 25, 35. So there's no snow in the forecast. So I don't know if that's disappointing, or I don't know. Maybe it is disappointing. I guess I would like to see some snow here on Altenstein, but it is what it is. We'll go with it. Granted, I could change that. I could try to make that a little different. I could do that. I could, you know, you can change the days and change the forecast, but I wouldn't dare touch that until all the stuff is harvested. And hopefully that wouldn't affect what we had planted. I would hope not. Maybe I should just leave it alone. I don't know. Give that some thought. But we'll just. Oh, he's on. I better go unload him. Hop off the tractor here. I like to sit on the hood of the tractor or the cab. Good view up there. Don't go in the creek. Okie dokie. We got that field all wrapped up. I got 5,234 liters of corn off that field. I will, when I get to the farm and I'm unloading this, I'll go through the numbers on both fields. Pretty good. Pretty good compared to realistic stats, I tell you. Astonishingly good. And ironic, this is set up on hard mode too, so from what I can gather, and I had this question brought to me by Farmer Brian about the figures, and I can't see any difference between hard mode and normal mode as far as yields go, so that's kind of interesting. Yeah, pretty neat. I wish we had real numbers like we just had here. Holy buckets, look at that. That is some solid pallet racking, I tell you. That thing must be anchored to the ground because that thing didn't move. It knocked my tractor all the way back. I gotta slow down here and pay more attention. I'm getting a little carried away here. So we are on to the last field, which I can go this way without having to crash into my house or Hans. I don't want to run over Hans. He's had enough plastic surgery. Let's see. Yeah, we just go up here to the hill. Go around by the sheep. This scenic route, yeah, is starting to get a little... Here comes the rain. Just like that. Here comes the rain. See? I was too busy sitting there worrying about these stupid numbers, and now it's going to rain, and I'm going to be caught in the rain. Almost done with the corn. Almost. Oh, that stinks. That stinks. Rain, go away. What would be the odds that I could just wrap this up real quick? Go, Dale, go. Get that combine moving as fast as it goes. Oh, he's full there. Oh, he's got a lot left. We're going to be caught in the rain. This stinks. Hell up, Dale. He must have got out for a second. Oh, I don't need to turn it off, though. What am I doing? Dale, I tell you what, he works a little bit and then he takes off running for a little bit. Sad. Sad. So close, but yet so far away. It's still clear blue skies, though. I got a lot of corn here left, though. I wonder, I'm puzzled. I'll have to double check my numbers. Oh, I did say, I should point out that when I started this morning, last night I did a couple contract jobs. I made a little bit of money. That's why I had $3,000 to start. And then the dealership did buy my straight header and the 2 trailers. Straight header was like 89 something. Each trailer was 25, so it turned out pretty good. So that's why we're up to 16,000. Every time it's gonna rain, I have the same song in my head. Here comes the rain again. Yeah. I don't know why. If I wouldn't have been dallying around, I could have been done. I could have had the corn done. Can't see the rows in this. Oh, there we go. Really can't. Oh, you suck. Look at that. Why did you... This has absolutely turned out to be a disaster. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, I gotta get my trailer tarped here real quick. I gotta get this done. Get the tarp on the trailer. There we go. Well, now we can just sit out and watch it rain. I wonder how long it's going to rain for. And then the sun's got to come out, and then it's got to dry everything out. Oh, that just stinks. Just that little bit to go. Let's see. Combine, I'm going to park up in the grass, get out of the wet field. Actually, park up here on the road. That can stay there. And if it's raining, normally we would open the elevator doors so all the rain comes out. Be a little screen there. Gotta take that off so all the rain comes out of the hopper. Normally I probably should have drove it back to the farm and put it in the barn, but then again, it already started raining, so it's gonna get wet anyways. So give it a little wash. We'll just go with that. So 5,316 liters here. I'm gonna drop this off, and then I gotta mark this down here. I'm gonna check those numbers again just to make sure that I was right. But we'll go with that, and then we'll have to just kick back and relax, watch a little Netflix, have another Mountain Dew, and wait for the rain to go and the sun to come out and dry everything out. But with tomorrow being the first day of winter, everything is going to change tomorrow. So we'll have to wait and see how today goes. Hopefully it doesn't rain all day, but look at that. Not even a sunshine in the forecast. So this could turn out to be an absolute disaster here. But that's the way it goes. But we'll check back with you after it quits raining. Let it rain, let it rain, let it rain. I'm so sick and tired of the rain. Anyways, up until now I have to apologize for a couple of skips in the video. I had some numbers or yields and I was going through them and realized that I made a mistake. So I edited some of those out. So I'm sorry if there's a couple skips in there. But here's how it worked out so far. Field 16. The first one we did, 18,488 liters per hectare, or 213 bushels per acre. The second one, and these will come up on the screen. The second one, 18,692 liters per hectare and 214 bushels per acre. So both of them, hey, they're pretty much the same, kind of the same yield. 214 bushels. I'm going to go in bushels because I'm used to an acre. That is a lot compared to the real world. However, going back and looking at some of the wheat yields we had on Altenstein here, we had some wheat yields that were, now I lost my note page here. I want to say 200 and some bushels an acre. Oh, now I can't find it. Oh, for heaven's sakes. I tell you what, today has just been a bad day. Nothing seems to be working out. I can't drive a piece of machinery. I can't get my stuff together. Yeah, oh, here we go. Yeah, we had wheat yields that were 220 bushels an acre. So you would expect a lot more with the, well, you would get a lot more with the corn. So interesting how that worked out, but that's that. With that said, I'm just going to kind of wait around and wait for it to stop raining. And even when it does stop raining, then the sun's going to have to come out. And then it's going to have to dry up enough to at least get my corn done. You know what I could do? What is the price of silage? Silage. 244 and dropping. Well, that's not a good sign. It was 250 something, so, oh boy. I wanted to get that sold so I could put the new stuff in it. I would need at least, let's just drive up there. I don't know. You know what? I don't, besides sitting in a classroom and reading a book and hearing people talk about silage, I don't have any experience with silage. So I don't know. If this was the real world, could you put up some conveyors and sell silage in the rain? I don't know. I don't know. Probably not, though, would be my guess. Because I'm assuming they would have a cover over the digester sort of thing, so it wouldn't be full of water. I mean, that really wouldn't make sense. So I suppose you really couldn't do it in the rain anyways. But, yeah, looking at this, I gotta have the one here, and then go this way, and then into here. If I did the conveyor route, I suppose that's how I'd have to do it to get into that Stroutman there. Boy, that doesn't look very big. That doesn't look very big at all. I'm certainly not interested in scooping up 277,000 liters of silage into there, but maybe that's an option. But then the price, the price would go down every time I would put a scoop in there. So I wonder what the rock bottom price is. At least if I did the conveyors, I could keep it at a constant price that I'm getting for the silage. Yeah, I don't know. Because I'd have to have, let's see, the one would be there. It'd be so low that would probably come out into here. And then I'd have to have the one going across. I need all three pieces. And the one here. And then I'm going to need another. Oh boy. Maybe I should just scoop it up in there and say the heck with it. What's the biggest bucket I could get? But then I'd have to rent to like a payloader or something. That would just seem odd. Yeah, $12,000 for that. That would be a third of what I'm going to make in the silage. Oh, if I rented conveyors, that one is 440. So that's 1,100. 2,100 in conveyors. I mean, I have a bucket, but that's only... Is that only 1,000? Imagine that. Okay, well, no. Which one do I have? I do have a bucket somewhere, I think. Let me just scroll through here. Oh, yeah, here we go. Whoops, what happened to that? What was that all about? Yeah, 2,000. So if I had... Do I have 177 or 277,000? I got 277,000, don't I? That's quite a few loads. I'd be here till Christmas loading up the silage. So with that said, conveyors is kind of the option. But then again, it is raining, so maybe I should wait. I don't think you would do that in the rain. Yeah, we'll just wait. Ah, heck. You know, I don't need to sell it right now, but my whole theory was I was going to work into the... I suppose I could put it up here, but look at that. Look at how many conveyors it would take you to get from there to there. And the other thing is, you can't take silage after it's been fermented into silage and dump it into a silage bunker. So I could move it, but... The only other thing I could do... I could get some conveyors. I could lease a trailer. I'm assuming you could tip it in here. Well, no, you couldn't tip it in here. Look at that. You'd never make it there. You know? No, I don't. You couldn't tip it up in there. No, that wouldn't work either. Or I could take a conveyor from here, make a big pile out here, convey it into a big pile, and then another... Well, that wouldn't make any sense. Why wouldn't you just convey it to convey it? Yeah. And now the price is dropping. Things are not working out real well today. Not working out real well at all. Unless I left it in there and then just filled another bunker up with a BHGA. But see, the problem is it doesn't pay to spend $12,000 plus a bucket to rent it. I mean, you spend half your money just on renting the darn equipment. Well, regardless, we'll just have to chill until it quits raining and the sun comes out, and we'll see where to go. We'll see ya after the rain has stopped. This sucks. This sucks. It has continued to rain, and I have the time sped up on 120 to keep it going. And look at that. Yeah, it is still raining. That sucks. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. As Charles Barkley says, terrible. Just terrible. Yeah. Oh, it might as well just keep raining. Why not? Because you would never be able to do anything anyway. We're having flash floods here, for crying out loud. I'm not going to get anything done. That corn is going to be withered away and rotted. I can't cut any more grass. My whole plan has just went downhill. I mean, this would be flash flood. I mean, this would be flash flood rains we're having here. My tractor, Hans here, poor Hans would be floating away. Yep, and Toby the cat. Can't forget about Toby. Yep, they would be floating away. Interesting stuff, I tell you. Interesting stuff. We're approaching midnight here. Well, 10 o'clock. Yeah. 10 o'clock at night. And it is still raining. Coming on 10:30. It has finally quit raining. I got back into the combine. I'm going to take it down to the dealership and leave it there for tomorrow. Hopefully I can make it there without trying to kill anybody. Look at that. Now look at what's in the forecast. We have a little snow. Yes. If it couldn't, it couldn't get any worse. I mean, heck, why not just have an earthquake and a tornado and a hurricane at the same time? But yeah, this is going to be good. There's nothing I can do. I can't harvest my corn anyways. Tomorrow, first day of winter, it's going to be withered as it is, so I wouldn't be able to do anything there. The grass is going to all be completely, dormant, you could say. So there's going to be no grass tomorrow. Keep in mind that 3-day season, so each game day represents 30 days, 30 calendar days. So, yeah, it is what it is. But that's, hey, that's the way it goes sometimes. The only thing is the game should change because corn you can keep. If you can't harvest your corn in the fall and you keep it all winter long and harvest in the spring, that's just fine. It happens every year in my neck of the woods. Matter of fact, this past year there was hundreds of acres of corn still standing in the fields because the price was so low and nobody had bin space, so they just kept it in the field. So that happens. So that corn out there would not wither away like that. But that's okay. That's the way the game is. Yeah, quit honking at me behind me. I'm waiting for the car, for crying out loud. Uh-oh. That's not good. Hey, on there, buddy. No, you gotta stop there. Let's see, where am I gonna go now? Now there's a car behind me. We'll go around the pole. There we go. That'll work. Yeah, so that's too bad that it wasn't kind of the same way in the game, because I could harvest that corn in the spring. But it is what it is. Hey, we had 3 fields to do today. We got, I don't know, most of it off, 2 2/3 off. That little bit of corn is not the end of the world. We'll let it be. So that is what it is. I'm more disappointed in the fact that I couldn't get the grass cut. But that's okay. Oh, we'll just, let's see. Technically, they're not going to be open at 10:30 at night. But we're just going to say that we had a prearranged meeting, that they already took it in and purchased it, and I'm just dropping it off. So we'll just go with that. Because I suppose I would increase a bunch of costs at midnight. Hey, look at that. It's going to snow. Wonderful. What if I just park this right here? Maybe it'll take both of them. Bye-bye, Combine. You've been lovely for 1 year, but it's time for you to go away. Oh yeah, I gotta repair it. How much is that gonna cost me? 73 euros. Holy buckets. Okay, 38,000. Well, not the best, but it is what it is. And the header, 8,000. Okay, so how do we stand? We have 63,000 in the bank at the start of winter. We owe 150, and yeah. So let's just review before winter starts here, because I do owe. Yeah, I owe 150,000. Okay, we got that. I got 63,000 in the bank. I have, find the page here, 21,000 of wheat, 13,000 of barley, and 27,000 of corn. That's what I have in storage. I have no animals. So yeah. So I don't know. I would say it's. Oh, I do have the bunker full. I got that. What did silage end up? It was 244. Whoops. 244. Now it's 243. It bottomed out at 243 there. We'll see what happens with silage tomorrow. But now look, it's going to snow. It's going to snow. I am going to walk back to the farm. Get my flashlight on here. Walk back to the farm. I don't think I have really anything that needs to be taken care of down there. The combine is gone. Both headers are gone. Both trailers are gone. I don't got to worry about that no more. We'll just cut through here. This is a good spot. Let's see. The silage bunker is covered. That is good to go. The corn, that's withered away. Nothing I can do about that. The grass is here. You know, technically I could have got another hour and 10 minutes about to go cut grass, but it was soaking wet. You would never be able to do that anyways. And I don't feel like doing that. It's going to snow. It'd be lovely. I wonder if these bales here are considered covered. Well, let's see what they say. Oh yeah, they are. Okay. So those bales are good there. Everything shut up here before the snow comes. I don't own a snow plow. I do have a bucket. There's the combine. That can be closed. Hans, he's going to be snowy in the morning. Poor Hans. Poor Toby. Oh, hey, I should get eggs before it snows. Hello, chickens. How are you all? Are you ready for the snow? Boy, you guys really haven't been all that productive here. Or have I got eggs recently? I don't remember. Well, I guess you have. There's a bunch of eggs around here. Okay, let's see. That's done. Another one up here. Okay, that's done. This is closed up. Everything else should be closed up. Yeah. Oh, tractor. I gotta put the tractor away. Whoops. Let's see. Nothing else I can do. Nothing else I can do. That sucks. But it's the way it is. It's the way it is sometimes. I guess I should just be thankful that I got that corn off. I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been raining all day and I never got the corn off. That would have been bad. Now the screen is probably dark. But we'll call her there. We'll leave her there. We'll call it that. Tomorrow should be interesting. Tonight should be interesting to see what happens. If we wake up with the snow. I suppose, you know what I could do? Or I could leave a cliffhanger. I could just skip the night here and see what it looks like. Let's do that. What the heck? Let's see. Should we go for morning or should we go for dawn? Well, nothing we're going to do in the morning anyway. We'll go for dawn. Hey, winter has fallen. Yes, that sounds good. $18.75 in loan interest, $8.56 in vehicle running costs, $20 in property maintenance. Great demand of the sawmill for wood chips. Oh, I wish I had some wood chips. So there we go. We don't have any snow accumulation on the ground, but it is snowing. Interesting. What does the forecast look like? Sun, snow. Okay, that's not bad. That did change a little bit. Let's just check the price of silage. Look at that, $2.45 and going up. Hey, that's not too shabby. Other prices? Sunflowers don't have any. $3.69 and going up. Okay. Well, we're going to start here next time. early winter. First day of early winter. It's snowing. Perfect. Love it. Well, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks for joining us. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, saw my complete failure for the last day of autumn, give us a like. That would be just absolutely wonderful. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. Oh, look at this. Oh, there it comes. Look at that. We have snow on the ground. Winter in Altenstein. Hey, look at that. Quite a bit of snow. Holy buckets. Well, put the bicycle away. I certainly don't need that right now. My goodness. There's a lot of snow here. Holy buckets. That's a lot of snow. I got a big drift here in front of my door. There's no snow in here, though, is there? Oh, good. Okay. Anyways, as I was saying, well, that's it. From Winter in Altenstein, Farmer Min telling you, have yourself a great day and keep between the ditches. So long.